Barb. Good morning, Yari. Nice to see you both. How are you? Hope you have your coffee and you're locked and loaded, for I am. I am indeed. How's weather out there? Barb, where are you? Where are you? I'm sorry for the stupid question. You out there in, for some reason I think it's Massachusetts or something like that. Is that true? Okay. Dwayne from Yorkton and the Julian Dion show. There they are. They are all tuned in. The entire cast and crew are all tuned in. Yes, all right. Anyway, it's nice to see you all this morning. It's been a beautiful last week or so here in Edmonton. Yesterday got up to plus 12 and the snow is melting, and that just means one thing: we are due for a snowstorm soon. Massachusetts, okay. Now, Barb, where did you see us play over the years? Was it at the Kendall Cafe in? Oh man, I love the Kendall Cafe. Oh, what a great place! In Cambridge, or was it the Iron Horse in Northampton, or Club Helsinki in Great Barrington? Yes. Hello, Joe from West Edmonton, also known as Giovanna 070707. There we are, in Positive Mike's Brewery. Ken, nice to see you, Hoss. What gives? Anyway, here's a song about Deja Vu. Nice little laid-back version of it, if you don't mind. I saw you in the shadows. I couldn't see your face, but I knew it was you. All those years ain't been too kind to you, but then again they ain't been kind to anyone I know. Anyone I know, they take their toll. But it's only rock and roll, and I'll fix myself a drink to give me time to think. If you would like a drink, you know I could fix one for you. And underneath the watchful light of Mama's blessing and the tear in Daddy's eye, yeah, 'cause you're my girl in green, almost obscene to me. I can't believe a prisoner of nightmares and dreams. Every time I let you down, well, you turn around and you say, well, I won't let go. You're the girl in green, and you're most obscene to me. I remember just like embers burning in my memory. How you once said it was all in your head, the burning questions, oh, the longing need, that longing need, the longing need. I'm watching you bleed for the longing, for that longing need, the longing need, yeah, begging please. For the longing need, yeah. 'Cause you're my girl in green, almost obsessing me, and I can't believe, prisoner of nightmares and dreams. Every time I let you down, you turn around and you say, well, I won't let go. You're the girl in green, and you're most obscene to me. Thought I saw you in the shadows. I couldn't see your face, but I knew that it was you. And I'm still singing, still chasing something, but the only thing is that something's always changing. That's right. Morning, Merrick. Nice to see you today. There you go, Barb. The girl in green. Okay. Wind is at my back today. Now don't step on the cracks, they say. You see, I'm running out of time. Once again I changed my mind, and the wind is at my back today. I shouldn't have stood before I fell. There's those things that you could never tell. They say you get what you deserve. Then why must I feed off the absurd? The wind is at my back today. But the wind is at my back today. That's right. Comfort and confusion in jest. Master of your illusion, I guess. Yeah, now me, I stand up here before a jury of my peers, and the wind is at my back today. Wind it rustles through the tree, and me, I wrestle with my disease. But when you're backed up against that old wall, they're gonna force some kind of protocol. But the wind is at my back today. The wind is at my back today. The wind is at my back today. Wind at My Back. That's 2 in a row from the 1997 album, Song and Dance Man. I felt like Casey Kasem there. That's 2 in a row from the 1997 album, Song and Dance Man. You know, Mike, when he was a kid, you remember those crazy things? Anyway, he thought he was going to play in the NHL. Well, the joke was on him. Anyway. Well, big news, folks. Ruby Tallulah Plume got her driver's license on Friday. And I couldn't be more proud. All of a sudden, overnight, she's turned into a Springsteen song. Yeah, it's like roll down the windows and let the wind blow back your hair. The night's busting open and these two lanes will take us anywhere. Yeah, it really has. Like, she had a sleepover, had a couple pals sleep over on Friday night. And they got up at sunrise, before sunrise, to drive out to the edge of town so they could watch the sun come up. Yeah, it was all of a sudden overnight, in the space of, like I said, in the space of 24 hours, she turned into a Springsteen song, and it's great. And so, with that being said, I'm gonna play this song for young Ruby Tallulah because she is, she's something. Daddy said that when she was a baby, that child would not sit still. Didn't take time at all, oh no. I forgot the words. I got lost in a train of thought reading about the comments from Ruby. Let me start that again. How unprofessional. I got all caught up just thinking about how proud I am of Ruby and just forgot the words. Here we go. I'll just gotta start this again. Her daddy said that when she was a baby, That child would not sit still. As soon as she was tall enough, little eyes peeking over the windowsill. When she learned to ride a bike, she took off down the road. Her mom and dad just stood there and said, look at that girl go. Well, she was born with a gypsy soul. Restless wheels need to roll. There's always something just a little further down the road. Yeah, she's daddy's little angel, and she's mama's rolling stone. When she turned 17, she got in those 6th straight. It didn't take a long time at all, oh no, before she made that a guitar say. Singing free, falling over and over again. It was not a matter of if, but when now. She was born with a gypsy soul. Restless wheels need to roll. There's always something just a little further down the road. Yeah, she's daddy's little angel, and she's mama's rolling stone. Yeah, she's running like the water, rushing by like some mountain stream. And just when you think you've caught her, she slips away like a dream. Oh yeah, she was born with a gypsy soul. Restless wheels need to roll. There's always something just a little further down the road. And now her hometown's in that rearview mirror. Her mom and dad crying, all babies leaving tears. But she finds comfort when she's out there on her own. And she's daddy's little angel, she's mama's rolling stone. She'll always be daddy's little angel, and she's mama's rolling stone. All right. Shane Plaquin, good morning. Yeah, congratulations to Ruby indeed. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't often lose my place in a song, but I got caught up thinking about Ruby. And when she got up at 5:30 in the morning yesterday to go watch the sunrise, when she got up, I heard the alarm going off and stuff like that, and so heard the front door close, and then I hopped out of bed and I stood in the bedroom window and watched her drive away, and it was the sweet passing of time, is what that was. How's that for a segue? I'll do that next. Seems like just a meal ago that we were taking her home from the hospital. She was a day old, and we were strapping her into her little car seat, and that was probably I can guarantee you that would have been the first time she was exposed to an excessive amount of curse words. What the fuck's going on? Why can't I plug this? Why can't I snap this thing in? But yeah, but just seems like yesterday that happened. And yeah, strapped her into her little car seat and our little Honda Accord, and Jenny and I hopped in the front, and I had 3 little birds by Bob Marley plugged into the old CD player. So the first song that she heard, the first song that she ever heard outside the womb was Don't Worry About a Thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Yeah. Just getting choked up there. I gotta get off this quick. But yeah, that was the first song that she ever heard. And then we brought her home, and then she was sound asleep, sleeping like an angel in her little car seat. And we said, well, let's just leave her in this car seat. For one, we didn't want to wake her up. And two, we weren't sure we knew how to unbuckle all the buckles. And so we had her in her little car seat, and we put her up on the kitchen table, and we turned on the TV, and I was watching Sports Center for about an hour, and I had a cup of coffee going, and then she started to cry, and I remember thinking, well, how long is this gonna last? And yeah, next thing you know, we are up at 6 o'clock every morning for the next decade. And let me tell you this, folks, there is a big difference between 5:59 and 6:01. 5:59 is middle of the night. 6:01, okay, I can deal with that. 5:59, oh my God, it's the middle of the night. Yeah, anyway, those are good times. Hello, Allison Green, it's nice to see you. Yeah, Ruby and Sunrise, yes, indeed. Hello, Jerry, nice to see you, sir. Compost pile driver. Man, I love that handle. Car seats are the universal first test of parental patience. Well, I failed that miserably, man, because I was swearing like a drunken sailor trying to strap that poor kid, you know. I'm like, well, this explains why I got fired from my gig at Cape Canaveral of strapping in the astronauts. So, anyway. The first song she ever heard. You know what, Allison? I might have to try to write that, actually. I might have to try to write that. And maybe in the middle of it fall into Three Little Birds. Woke up this morning. Yeah, man. Whew. All right, I got to get off this, man. I'm going to start crying. And that'll just completely shatter the image that you have of me as this rough and tumble guy, and I can't have that. Well, I used to be a drinking kind, but drinking never was a friend of mine. The words she whispered never did ring true. She'd leave me by the side of the road in the middle of the night in the freezing cold. Again in the morning we would start anew. But if that was now and this was then, I'd still do it all over again. So here's to the sweet passing of time. Well, I've always loved the sound of my guitar in another town. Late night coffee has its late night charm. A little something in a coffee cup, a little something just to pick you up, and a little something in a stranger's arms. But if that was now and this was then, I'd still do it all over again. So here's to the sweet passing of time. As the years go drifting by, in the cliched blink of an eye, Where would you be if not for that one term? If I could talk to the younger me, so many things I'd ask me to see, like how wins and losses and lessons learned. But if that was now and this was then, I'd still do it all over again. Here's to the sweet passing of time. If that was now and this was then, I'd still do it all over again. Here's to the sweet passing of time. Here's to the sweet passing of time. I look rad in red. Yes. It's a little known fact, but that Christaberg song was written about me. Yeah. But that's it. That's it. It's true. True story. What else could we talk about here? Okay. Yes, I find the red hoodie brings out my bloodshot eyes, which is a good thing. Kind of looks like it was by design. Okay. You ain't living if you don't like trying. You ain't living if you don't like trying. Well, you ain't living if you don't, and you're dying if you won't. You ain't living if you don't like trying. Well, I was born at a very young age, and I never learned nothing written on the page. Buddy, you can't run before you learn to walk, and I got my education at the School of Hard Knocks. Well, I hit the road when I turned 19, and I was fired from every band on the scene, 'cause I couldn't sing, I couldn't much play, but I was rocking and a-rolling on the livelong day. Yeah, my dad gave me an old Gibson guitar, and I broke the headstock off of her on the way to my very first gig in a bar. You ain't living if you don't like trying. You ain't living if you don't like trying. Well, you ain't living if you don't, and you're dying if you won't. You ain't living if you don't like trying. Yep. Well, I knew a guy, he lived his life, he was always on the go. The alternative, he said, was to wake up dead, and then you never ever really know. You ain't living if you don't like trying. You ain't living if you don't like trying. Well, you ain't living if you don't, and you're dying if you won't. You ain't living, you don't like trying. Well, from then to now, I've just rambled around. Yeah, me and my sound from town to town. Keep on keeping on, like Dylan said. I guess I will until I'm dead. Well, I'm a little bit older, but I'm no more wise, and there's a chip on my shoulder I just can't hide. Well, it's a long old road, and that's half the fun. When you do it for love, you've truly won. But sometimes I think about that old Les Paul. Is she playing the blues at some bar tonight, or hanging on someone's wall? You ain't living if you don't like trying. You ain't living if you don't like trying. Well, you ain't living if you don't, and you're dying if you won't. You ain't living if you don't like trying. You ain't living if you don't like trying. You ain't living if you don't like trying. Well, you gotta call him as you see him pony up on Carpe Diem. You ain't living if you don't like trying. You ain't living if you don't like trying. You ain't living if you don't like trying. Well, I can't say it ain't good to be back, and it took a long time to get back on track. I came real close to the fade to black. I see a little light of day to come through the crack. Before I know it, I'll be back up to speed. It'll all go to seed if we don't end the weed. Well, I've been gone for a long old while, and since I've been gone, I've learned to smile. I've walked a long and ragged mile, been gone so long I might be back in style. A little rock and roll's what the soul so needs. It'll all go to seed if we don't tend the weed. It'll all go to seed if we don't tend the weed. A little more love's what this whole world needs, and a little less stress and a little less greed. It'll all go to seed if you don't tend the weed. If you don't attend the weeds, your grass will never grow. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, believe me, it will show. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, one day you'll pay that bill. If you don't attend the weeds, devil surely will. That's right. Yeah, I get up every morning at 6 a.m. But back in the day, I'd be just rolling in. I can't say I miss it, but every now and then I get a funny feeling I could do it all again. But I'm making my way through the brush and the reeds. It'll all go to seed if you don't tend the weeds. If you don't attend the weeds, your love will never grow. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, believe me, it will show. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, one day you'll pay that bill. If you don't attend the weeds, the devil surely will. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, your grass will never grow. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, believe me, it will show. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, one day you'll pay that bill. If you don't attend the weeds, the devil surely will. He surely will. He surely will. He surely will. Weeds, man. Someone else. Who's the other person? Or first heard someone reference Krista Berg. Yeah. You know what? I used to really like that album, Spanish Train. When I was a kid, I listened to that record all the time. That record just scared the hell out of me, I think. And there were some just really cool tunes on there. Lady in Red was not one of my favorite songs. I was just going for the lame joke. But I sure did like Spanish Train. That was a good one. Okay. Let's see. What shall I play? Any ideas? Okay. Well, we'll figure something out here soon enough, I'm sure. Yeah. Once you kind of get on a Krista Berg kick, it's kind of tough to shift gears, isn't it? Okay. I'm not sure what to play. Good morning, Doreen. Better late than never. Yes, we've been waiting for you. Now the show can start. We've just all been sort of talking about you, actually. So now that you're here, we'll just get started. No, you did not miss DiMaggio, and that's exactly what I'm going to play right now. Good call, Allison. Telephone rings way too much, but not nearly enough. With you on the other end of the line, she said, you know, you could still call me. Well, lately I've been thinking about everything. Something leaves me stranded in between. Yeah, I I'm stranded in between. But she's my Marilyn Monroe, and I'm her Joe DiMaggio. Marilyn Monroe and DiMaggio. Never together, but forever lengths. We're kinda like birds of a feather, baby. When our spirits start to sink, yeah, we're forever lengths. She's my Marilyn Monroe, and I'm her Joe DiMaggio. Marilyn Monroe and DiMaggio. Well, she's my Marilyn Monroe, I'm Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. Marilyn Monroe and DiMaggio. DiMaggio, DiMaggio. If I had my way, beads would still be money, and every stop along the way would be a land of milk and honey, and I'd still be with you if I had my way. If I had my way, summer days would never end, and every birthday I'd turn 18 again, and I'd still be with you. Yeah, if I had my way. In a simpler time, like a nursery rhyme, all the bells would chime. Oh, a simpler time, if I had my way. If I had my way, every dream would come true. In a ragtop Chevrolet, beneath the sky forever blue, and I'd still be with you. I'd still be with you. I'd still be with you. Oh, if I had my way. Ooh, if I had my way. Oh, yeah. If I had my way. If I had my way. Whoa. Okay. Thanks, Allison, for asking for that song. I appreciate it very much. Everything still sounding okay? No weird buzzing going on like last week? I'm so paranoid about hitting anything. I've added like 6 layers of padding to the microphones in case I bump it. It doesn't make a clink and then overload the microphone and all that kind of stuff. Anyway. Daddy said that son of a gun gonna run to like the water. Mama said that son of a gun ain't gonna leave you at the altar. Is that crazy girl learned anything that we taught her? Yeah, yeah. Put all your money down on the surefire bet. Well, search high and low and round, you still ain't found it yet. But I know me a Romeo who could use him a Juliet. Well, yeah, yeah. Won't chase a mystery. Yeah, yeah. You got a ways to kiss on me. And if I'm the train, you're the track. If I'm the road, I'm Kerouac. I found the door, you got the key, but you got a ways to kiss on me. Ways to kiss on me. I get lost sometimes in the back roads of my mind. Got me these skeletons I don't want no one to find. But if you show me yours, honey, I'll show you mine. And if I'm the train, you're the track. You're the road, I'm Kerouac. I found the door, you've got the key, but you got a ways to kiss on me. If I'm the whiskey, you're the glass. Am I the question you need to ask? It's an open road to our destiny, but you got a ways to kiss on me. Ways to kiss on me. Yeah, ways to kiss on me. Yeah, ways to kiss on me. Well, we'll be the stars of the rumor mill, and if I say we are, then I say we will. And if you wanna chase the mystery, you got a ways to kiss on me. And if I'm the needle, you're the vein. If you want crazy, I'm insane. Let's go and see what we can see. You got a ways to kiss on me. And if I'm the train, you're the track. You're the road, I'm Kerouac. I found the door, you got the key, but you got a ways to kiss on me. And if I'm the whiskey, you're the glass. Am I the question you need to ask? It's an open road to our destiny. You got a ways to kiss on me. Ways to kiss on me. Well, ways to kiss on me. Yeah, ways to kiss on me. Yeah, yeah, ways to kiss on me. Yeah, yeah. Feels like it's time for a change. When you feel the ground rumbling, well, then you're on a comet train. There's a hard rain a-coming, Lord, gonna wash away the pain. feels like it's time for a change. Well, I've been walking around the streets of this town, looking for something that I easily found. We gotta feel right in your own skin. Real change, but it comes from within. Feels like it's time for a change. Feels like it's time for a change. When you feel the ground rumbling, well then yonder come a train. There's a hard rain coming, oh, gonna wash away the pain. Feels like it's time for a change. Oh, time for a change. It's not for me to say who's wrong. Well, it's all I can do just to get along. You got a responsibility on the shoulders of you and the shoulders of me. Feels like it's time for a change. Feels like it's time for a change. When you feel the ground rumbling, well then yonder come a train. Well, there's a hard rain coming, oh, gonna wash away the pain. Feels like it's time for a change. Feels like it's time for a change. Oh, time for a change. She's a roller. We gonna drive it all night like we stole her. We ain't gonna back down, Bubba, when we come to town. Yeah, some people throw up, some people throw down. We're talking big deals, we're talking big wheels, we're talking scraping bug guts off the windshield. Cause I'm a rocker, she's a roller. We gonna drive it all night like we stole her. Turn it up. There ain't nothing kicking like a kick drum kicking in, or a rumbling thunder coming through a 410. You turn it up. There ain't nothing better than a telly running through a twin, except for maybe a mandolin, Monroe's mandolin. Country, she's western. You give me bluegrass Bill or the Lester, I'm hard as a pistol. Bubba, grab a fistful. We've been driving all night in from Bristol. We're talking early cash, we're talking mid-clash, we're talking Dylan before the motorcycle crash. Cause I'm a country, yeah, she be western. So give me bluegrass Bill or the Lester, yes sir. Turn it up. There ain't nothing kicking like a kick drum kicking in, or a rumbling thunder coming through a 410. Yep. Turn it up. There ain't nothing better than a telly running through a twin, except for maybe a mandolin, Monroe's mandolin. kicking like a kick drum kicking in, or rumbling thunder coming through a 410. Yeah, turn it up. There ain't nothing better than a telly running through a twin, except for maybe a mandolin. Except for maybe a mandolin, babe. Except for maybe a mandolin, Monroe's mandolin. I'm a rocker, she's a roller. We're gonna drive it all night like we stole her. Monroe's mandolin. Thanks, Jerry, for asking for time for a change. Ken? Ken, this Mike Plume guy sure can sing. Ken, well, I appreciate that, but you were at my very first gig, so you saw that I didn't exactly start out with much of a voice. Some would say I still don't. But, the key is you have to figure out what you can't do. You start taking away everything that you can't do, and what's left, chances are you'll be okay at it. So I've kind of figured out what I'm okay with, singing. But I appreciate that, Ken. I wish somebody had some footage of that gig of me and Ernie and Kurt Jolly and Keith Johnson and Al Brundage back in December 20th, 1985 at the very first gig we did, the Christmas concert in the pit area at BCHS at noon, the last day of school before the Christmas holidays. Boy, oh boy, I wish somebody had that. There's got to be footage of that somewhere. Somebody has to have that. I mean, it's not that vital. It's not like, why couldn't have one of Abe Zapruder been going to BCHS back then? Yeah. But I had great hair. I did have good hair back then. You are correct. I had a head of hair. But anyway, I wish I had footage of that Bonneville gig. Could you please play the folk version of Rattle the Cage? Yes, that's a good idea, because I had totally forgotten about that song, actually. So I'm going to do that for you right now. Let's see if I can remember it, because it's been a long time. I don't even remember what key I played it in. That's how tough that is. I don't. What key did I play that in? I don't know. Maybe I didn't even play the harmonica in that song. I don't recall. No, I don't think I played it in the original key. I probably. Yeah, that's it. Let's try this. Thanks for asking for that, Doreen. I do appreciate that very much. It has been a while. I don't think I've played it since. I don't remember when I played it. I played it somewhere at some point. Maybe during the Revisited series. If a woman loves you, then yes, she do. Oh, there ain't no telling what she might do. She could break your heart, buddy, in a glance. She gonna tear you apart if given a chance. She gonna rattle the cage. She gonna rattle the cage. Got a heart of stone, she'll be the first to say. You don't have to live alone to be this way. But you're caught up in the thrill of it all. So if love is blind, then you won't see the fall. She's gonna rattle your cage. She's gonna rattle the cage. She's gonna rattle the cage. Rattle the cage. You got your coffee stains here on the page, emotional strains and tears of rage. But you can't be helped if you won't admit. So now don't you point fingers if the shoe fits. She's gonna rattle your cage. She's gonna rattle the cage. Gonna rattle your cage. Rattle the cage. Well, you're beaten and bruised, we've all got scars. It doesn't matter where you've been, 'cause here's where you are. You're at a fork in the road, no signs, no maps, and your words corrode the beaten path. Yeah, your words corrode the beaten path. Yeah, your words corrode the beaten path. Rattle your cage. I'm gonna rattle your cage. I'm gonna rattle the cage. Rattle the cage. Yeah, thanks for asking for that one, Doreen. It might have been burnt due to the incriminating evidence against Jolly. Well, listen, if that tape was burnt, it's probably a good thing for me as well. Oh my God. But I would like to have footage of that. Like I said, I have a recording of me, of the guys and I playing our second gig from February of 1986, and we're playing Johnny Be Good. It was at the Lyle Victor Albert Center, just out the back door there at BCHS. And yeah, it was. I got footage. I don't have footage of it, but I have pictures of that show, and I have a recording, a tape recording that my mom made. There she was bootlegging our shows already. But a little cassette. She had brought in a little boom box and a cassette, and she recorded it. And I remember I had maybe heard that tape when we made it back in 1986, and then in 2003, I had found like a tape case full of cassettes, and they're all demos and stuff, and just from like 1989, and just stuff when I was just learning how to write a song. And I had a little 4-track recorder, and I was doing all these demos and stuff. And I remember, and so I'm sort of going through all these tapes, and there's one tape with a bunch of songs that I'd written and recorded, and on one particular cassette, so they were mixed and all this kind of stuff. And then the last song finished, and I was busy doing something else, sort of rifling through the box of tapes and stuff. But the tape kept playing, and it played for about 5 minutes. with no songs playing, and I just didn't even dawn on me to go over and turn off the cassette. And then out of the blue, I hear the intro to Johnny Be Good, and I thought, what is that? And then it dawned, I realized pretty quick that it's that show that my mom taped back in February of '86, singing Johnny Be Good. I think we did another song too. I don't remember which one it was. It might have been like Kiss, Lick It Up, or something stupid like that. But Johnny Be Good was our closer, and it was time traveling. It was time traveling listening to that, and then at about in the middle of the guitar solo, and Keith is just going to town on the guitar in the guitar solo, and there is about a 3-second clip of my mom talking to whoever it was sitting beside her, and you could tell that she's yelling quite loud because we were playing at an ear-splitting volume, and that's the only audio I have of my mom's voice. It's crazy. She died in 1992, and like there's no video of her, or if there is some, my brother and I don't have it. Maybe some of her friends, have footage of her at school or something, or at a Christmas party or something. But we have nothing. All we have is that little cassette tape, and then right in the middle of that cassette tape, for about 3 seconds, is my mom's voice, and it's the only time. That's the only time I've heard her voice in the last 29 years. It made my hair stand on end for sure, man. El Dorado, Fiddler's Green. Yeah, those are good songs too, man. I wish I wrote Fiddler's Green. Anyway, back to work. Plume, what the hell are you doing? Okay, let me see. Where shall I go from here? Oh, I know what I'm going to play. My baby loves me with the strength of a freight train. She loves me calm with all the peace of Sunday. She says she knows me like nobody else. I wish she'd introduce me to me, 'cause I swear I don't know myself. I'm in the market for some pride, I can't give away my shame. Or was it when I first loved you on that fateful summer's day? And I said, Lord, what have you done? If there ever was a fool in this world, honey, I'm the one. And I keep falling and calling, crawling deeper inside myself. They say I must walk a mile in amen shoes, hand in hand to the promised land, but first the valley of blues. We could talk and talk, yeah, but talk I wanna do no use. Come on now, I'll show you how below, if there ever was a fool. Say I must walk a mile in amen shoes, hand in hand to the promised land, but first the valley of blues. We could talk and talk, yeah, but talk I wanna do no use. Come on now, well I'll show you how below, if there ever was a fool. You deal with the consequences, I guess my bed's been made. Well, it's a too long now and I can't slow down, and there are debts to be paid. I'm looking over my shoulder. Sometimes I wish you were there. It's distorted and slanted, the seed's been planted. Is that perfume in the air? And I said, Lord, what have you done? If there ever was a fool in this world, honey, I'm the one. And I keep falling and calling, crawling deeper inside myself. I keep falling and calling, crawling deeper inside myself. No kidding, Jacqueline. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, no footage of her. It's crazy. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how that happened. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. Wow. That's crazy, Allison. Huh. Yeah, like in this day and age, like 1992 wasn't all that long ago. I mean, I guess it was a third of a century ago, really, when you get down to it. But you would just think there would be something kicking around. But nowadays, man, there's this stuff everywhere for everybody. So, but, yeah, crazy. Anyway. We're all alone and long for home, and the telephone is familiar, and you wish you were with her. One thing for sure, you can't be there. But tonight you celebrate tonight, because it's easier that way. I said it's easier that way. Now alcohol and Tylenol is really all that you need to grieve, but you don't like to drink. It clouds the way that you think, and your heart just sinks with every breath you breathe. But tonight you celebrate tonight, because it's easier that way. I said it's easier that way. You celebrate tonight, because it's easier that way. and the telephone is familiar, and you wish you were with her. One thing for sure, you can't be there. But tonight, you celebrate tonight, because it's easier that way. I said it's easier that way. It's easier that way. Easier that way. Look at this. From Ruby to Lula, a flat white from $4. Thank you so much. I wish it was $4. But $5.67. Yes, $5 now. Yeah. Thanks, Ruby. How about that? Whoa. That's right off the press there, that one. Whew. Okay. Let me see. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a good time. Hope you're doing okay as well. Yeah, this is great. Everything's still sounding okay? No buzzing, no weirdness going on there? Okay, that's good. Well, it is 10:15. How about this daylight savings? This kind of threw me for a loop this morning. I woke up thinking it was 7, and it was 10 after 7. It was already 10 after 8, and it was a mad scramble to get everything ready. But anyway, let me see. Oh, I know. I'm going to play some stuff from the Born by the Radio album. If that's all right with you. I certainly hope so. Just don't throw in. Well, you can throw things at me if you want to, but you're just going to ruin your own computer. Compost Pile Driver. Man, do I love that handle. That's a great name. Just realized the time change was today. I'm behind on my Sunday chores. Yeah, no, you can't start drinking an hour. But you can start drinking an hour earlier. Okay, well, good. That's good to hear. You came back again on a wayward wind from out Alberta way. I never thought I'd see you again, my old friend. Well, I never will forget how we'd smoke cigarettes out behind the school. I wish I never knew now what I never knew then. My old friend, you tell me, where did the years go, my old friend? Like dry tears or melted snow, but it sure is good to see you again. Some say we were too young. Well, I guess for some, yeah, we might have been. How were we to know just how it all would end? My old friend, so much time has come and gone, my old friend. Like scattered leaves upon a lawn, it sure is good to see you again, my old friend. That's right. by so fast. You turn around, man, and it's past, and it won't be back again. We're using phrases like back in the day and way back when. My old friend, my old friend, as you roll west across the plains, my old friend. Yeah, the rest of us remain here in Kings County until you come home again. My old friend, but it sure is good to see you again. My old friend, my old friend. Indeed. Allison, what are you saying now? What are you up to? I was up an hour later than my earlier rising. Well, what the hell am I supposed to do about that? What's wrong with you? You got everything all bass-ackwards, don't you? You people out there on Vancouver Island, you're all crazy. Right, Merrick? Which explains why I would like to move to Vancouver Island so desperately. Just love it out there. Let me see. What shall I do? I'm going to do another song for you. I should hope so. That's kind of my job, isn't it? Well, I was born by the radio in the cradle of the Crocus Plains, in the shadow of a grain elevator and the rumble of a westbound train. Mama said you could hear them trains when the clouds were low. It's gonna bring a much needed rain or Thanksgiving snow. Just east of nowhere and west of someplace better. We're all gonna get on out of there come first break in the weather. And it seems half the town was cap and gown, baby, come the end of June. But some of us left and I guess the rest kept doing what was doing. And the western wind lets you know you're back home again. Doesn't matter where you've been, there's something in the western wind. Well, I've watched floodwaters damn near swallow my neighbor whole. We didn't just stand there, we threw sandbags in the coal. And everyone in town came around to save the Lewis farm. Every man, woman, and child were walking arm in arm. And the western wind lets you know you're back home again. It doesn't matter where you've been, there's something in that western wind. It'll be 10 years since the old lion passed away, and the lessons that he taught me I carry with me to this day. Now everyone in town came around to say till we meet again, as we lowered him down into the ground in a howling western wind. You know you're back home again. It doesn't matter where you've been, there's something in that western wind. Something in the western wind lets you know you're back home again. It doesn't matter where you've been, there's something in that western wind. That's That's right. Okay, yes, West Coast is the best coast. 2 years ago, actually, right now, Jenny and Ruby and I went out to Vancouver Island for a week or so, and we just had the best time ever. Just the greatest time, hanging around Victoria, hanging around with Merrick. Yeah, had a great time, and went over to Salt Spring, and just thought, man, what do we got to do to move here? What does a guy got to do? Win the lottery, apparently. Medic's Coffee in Fort Saskatchewan right now. Okay, yeah, I'm sure she could. Ruby would be all over that. Yeah, she's just looking for any excuse to do it. If you were in like Lloydminster right now, like, listen, Ruby, could you bring me a latte from Starbucks? And she'd be like, yeah, on my way. I'll be there. She's all over driving right now. Anyway. I'd like to thank my parents for the shape I'm in. Pardon my condition, my excuse is pretty thin. You see, all I wanted was a car when I turned 16. But my folks bought me a guitar and it'll be the death of me. Well, I could have been a doctor or even an astronaut. Hell, I could have been almost anything if it weren't for this dreadnought. But when I got down to it and I learned the chords C, F, and G, I hit the road with my guitar and it'll be the death of me. And it's the best job I've ever had. You spend half your time tuning them and the other half playing out of tune. It's the best job I've ever had. It's the best job I've ever had. Well, guitars make life bearable. There ain't another job in the world comparable. Yeah, it's the best job I've ever had. Well, it's gotten me into some tight spots, and it's gotten me out of a few. And if it wasn't for the music, boys, well, I don't know what I'd do. But if you're gonna tell the truth, then you need to have the tools. So get yourselves a guitar and it'll be the death of you. And it's the best job I've ever had. One night in Kansas City, I got broken in a fight and I glued it back together and it ain't never been right. But it's still the best job I've ever had. It's the best job I've ever had. Do you want to know why people play guitar all day long and act a fool off of a song? 'Cause it's the best job they ever had, man. It's the best job I've ever had. And I know why Robert Johnson sold his soul to the devil way down on Highway 61. 'Cause it's the best job he ever had. Now when I die and I get to heaven, well, I want to tell you what. I will have seen and done a lot of things, but there'll still be things that I had not. But what I did, and I did it the most true, was play this here guitar, man. And I played it all for you. Best job I ever had. Wrote that with Guy Clark, man. And, yeah. Certainly a high watermark for me, hanging out with him. Yeah. Good morning, Mike. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you out there. And you're down there in Little Bear, just south of Calgary. Okay, what do we got going on here? Okay. All right. What else can I play here now, gang? Let me see. Just reading the crowd here. Okay. My baby do the mashed potato. My baby, she a cruel tomato. My baby do the twist and shout. My baby lets it all hang out. Well, my baby got a mean left hook. My baby got that come hither look. My baby drives a Cadillac. My baby, she's waiting in the back, yeah. Mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine. Mine, all mine. Mine, all mine. My baby, she's a house on fire. My baby, she my stone desire. My baby's got that southern charm. My baby, she's for alarms. My baby, she could whoop the devil. My baby on a whole nother level. My baby knows where it's at. I said, she's my baby, what you gonna do about that? Mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine. Mine, all mine. Mine, all mine. Well, my baby says leave it to me. My baby call me honeybee. My baby wheezing goats. It's me and my baby just a knocking boots. Ra-da-la-da-da, baby. My baby, she's a real funky. My baby, she a juke joint junkie. My baby drives me insane. My baby loves John Coltrane. She's mine, all mine. Mine, all mine, baby. Mine, all mine. Mine, all mine. Ooh, mine, all mine. Ooh, mine, all mine. That's right. Sorry, say that again, Jacqueline. So dates and where everyone is from are things you never forget. I don't know. I might have screwed up. Oh, it's Big Bear Ridge. Sorry, not Little Bear. I screwed up. What are you gonna do? Sorry, gang. I do have a thing for dates, though, I must say. And you know what? I also know that most people don't have a thing for dates. So I could really say any date, and people will think, well, Jesus, he remembers every date. Who knows? I remember it was December 12th, Christmas Day. You know, nobody's going to call you on it. But no, I do have a thing for dates, and I don't know why that is. Like, if I'm watching TV or something like that, and when they say a date, I can, when they're talking about, like, you know, on November 22nd, 1963, I log it. I can feel myself going, okay, remember that date. I don't know why I do that, but I just do. But, yeah, I have a thing for dates. Let me see. So Long Stompin' Tom. That is a good idea there, compost pile driver. Let me see. That song was All the Bears Are Happy Here. See, I'm telling you, that is an album title if ever I heard one, Mike. All the Bears Are Happy Here. Huh. That's really good, actually. I like that. Maybe something about the national parks or something. Write a song about the national parks. All the bears are happy here. Oh boy, do I like bears. Let me tell you that I really, really do. There ain't nothing better than a big black bear when he's a mile away from you. Was just binge watching Justified, and it was taken off of Prime just before I hit play on the final series. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Doreen. Okay, where are we? A little So Long Stompin' Tom for the kids here. What do you think? Morning, Matthew. Nice to see you, Hoss. Okay, my Ontario sister is date savvy. You know, they say the curse of the Irishman, because I also have a thing for lyrics too. I tend to remember lyrics pretty well, except for today when I got caught up thinking about Ruby and her driver's license, and I forgot where I was in the song. But 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100, I'm pretty good with lyrics too. And I don't know why. They say the curse of the Irishman isn't that he may forget the words to a song. His curse is that he knows the words to every song. So, yeah, there you have it. So long, Stompin' Tom, I can't believe you're gone. So long, Stompin' Tom, but at least we've got your songs. Like Bud the Spud from the bright red mud and the gumboot cloggeroo. So long, Stompin' Tom, may God take care of you. Well, me and my wife and kid, we all sing along, driving around Moncton town and singing the hockey song. We were to it and at it, and we was at it until we tuned our attitude in. So long, Stompin' Tom, until we meet again. Well, so long, Stompin' Tom, I can't believe you're gone. So long, Stompin' Tom, but at least we've got your songs. Like Margot's got the cargo by and the old muck-luck show. So long, Stompin' Tom, may God take care of you. So many people I have not met, but yet I know by name. Like poor old Ben down in the pen and that gal Red River Jane. Or Potato and Tomato, they drive on to Windsor in their car and see walking past a pawn shop. If it ain't Luke with his guitar. Well, so long, Stompin' Tom, I can't believe you're gone. So long, Stompin' Tom, but at least we've got your songs. Like the TTC Skedaddler and Goodbye Rubberhead too. So long, Stompin' Tom, may God take care of you. That's right. Well, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they're all hanging on to every word. While you're singing songs about Saskatchewan and picking tobacco way down in Telsonburg. And there's a million drunken angels, and they're all singing with you tonight. And when you see my mom down in the front row, well, could you tell her we're doing all right? And so long, Stompin' Tom, I can't believe you're gone. So long, Stompin' Tom, but at least we've got your songs, like Big John Mufferaw and Sudbury Saturday Night. So long, Stompin' Tom, may you rest in peace tonight. Hey, so long, Stompin' Tom, may you rest in peace tonight. Well, so long, Stompin' Tom, may you rest in peace tonight. Yep. Let's start writing that album. Okay, Mike, I'll get on it, buddy. I'll get on it. Ontario Sister has that date savvy too. Well, cool, man. Saskatchewan, that's right. Easy to draw, hard to spell. Saskatchewan. That should be their slogan right there. Okay. Anyway, I have time for a couple more songs here today, gang, so thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget Wednesday, this Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time will be episode 11. The final episode of the Revisited series. So that means the album we will be revisiting will be the 2020 album Lonesome Stretch of Highway. And I'm very excited to play those songs. I'm very proud of that album. It was it was the best. It was so much fun making that record. But I will spend more time talking about that on Wednesday night. Yes, because there was that incident. But I won't talk about it now. I'll talk about it on Wednesday. But there was that incident that happened when we were recording that album, and it was something. The FBI had to get involved. But I'll talk more about that on Wednesday, so please tune in. That should be there. It should be. I think you're right. I Like Bears is the first tune. Yeah, man. Yeah, easy to draw, hard to spell. Saskatchewan. I'm telling you. I remember years ago we were playing in Saskatoon and I was reading like the local newspaper and that's where I got that from. I didn't make that up. They were trying to come up with slogans to have on the as you drive into Saskatchewan or when you arrive in Saskatchewan, slogans on the signs for what it should say or on the license plate. And there were some funny ones and and that was one of them. Saskatchewan, easy to draw, hard to spell. Oh, yeah. But it's like Wassetnow. Yeah, Waskatnow. Yeah, what the hell? Let's just put a bunch of letters together and just say a completely different word and make fun of people who don't know what the hell, how to pronounce it. Yeah, Waskatnow. Yeah. Anyway. Let me see. What shall I do? What shall I sing? Just a couple more songs. So thank you very much for joining me today. Lots of fun. And yeah, I'll see you Wednesday night. And then, that's what I wanted to say. So the Wednesday Revisited series will be the last of the series. And then we're going to take, and then in a couple weeks, Jenny and I are going to do a Revisited episode. So I guess it could be episode 12 of her album AstroTurf. And that album is going to finally be made available on all streaming platforms here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So keep an eye open, keep an ear open for that. Keep an ear to the ground because that'll be fun. So just be Jenny and I playing her album AstroTurf. And then hopefully a couple weeks after that, we will issue her Red Letter Day album that was recorded right before Ruby showed up on the scene. And just kind of sadly that record, which is such a great record, just kind of never saw the light of day. But that's about to change. Both those records will be made available on all platforms imminently. Saskatchewan and Massachusetts are hard to spell. Yes. That there you go. That the cat you want. Yeah. That's good. Yes, is that the cat that chewed your new shoes? That's another one. Yeah. Pardon me, Roy. Is that the cat that chewed your new shoes? Ah, yes. All the old jokes are coming out today. Full bore. Anyway. This next song is was the initial lyric would have been in November of 2000. November of 1999, actually. It was our first time to New York City. And it was one of those East Coast sleet. And if you've never experienced the sleet on the East Coast, you have not lived. And so, that would have been the germ of the idea for this song. And it took about 6 or 8 months to sort of put it all together. And here it is. It's called Jubilee. We came here through the sleet and the wind to be at your Jubilee. Don't know when we're gonna be here again at your Jubilee. We travel for days to sing for an hour at your Jubilee. Unravel the haze and live in the now at your Jubilee. Yeah, we sing about scars and emotional wheels at your Jubilee. We sing from our hearts and we sing for our meals at your Jubilee. That's right. There was Buddy Holly and Stevie Ray Vaughan. They both died leaving Jubilees. Well, I'll keep it in mind, yeah, but I'll keep on playing these Jubilees. Yeah, we came here through the sleet and the wind to be at your Jubilee. I don't know when we're gonna be here again at your Jubilee. Don't know when we'll be here again at your Jubilee. Don't know when we're gonna be here again at your Jubilee. Don't know when I'll be here again at your Jubilee. That's right. We came here through the sleet and the wind to be at your Jubilee. Don't know when we'll be here again at your Jubilee. Jubilee, yeah, man. Allison, have yourself a great week, all right? Indeed. We will see you guys real soon. I'm going to play one more song, the usual song that we wrap these shows up with. A song called 830 Newfoundland. And yeah, I got some other stories about the Jubilee. I was in the middle while I was singing it. I went back and I was reminded of other incidents on the road that happened, and crazy stuff. Just crazy stuff that there, but for the grace of God, driving down the highway, heading north on I-29, north of probably Sioux City, heading towards Fargo and Grand Forks and stuff, and there's a truck in front of us, and a tire just bounces off out of the back of the truck and just is coming right at us, and we're in the middle of like a snowstorm as well, and the roads are dodgy at best, and I don't want to oversteer because I'm scared we'll slide off the road, and the thing just went right over us. It just went bump, 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 bump. Well, just over the corner of the. It was just at the last second, it just kind of ricocheted off, and it was amazing. And that's the kind of stuff you're like, something's going on here. Something is happening here that someone was watching out for us there. But yeah, Mike, have a great week, Mike. Couple other funny stories, and I'll regale you with those next week if that's okay with you guys. We gotta get the heck out of here. We got things to do, man. I got golf to watch, man. Anyway, have a great week, gang. Thank you for tuning in. From the rolling fields of wheat to the busy set of streets, there's a feeling and a spirit all our own. True enough, strong and free, stand on guard, you and me. From the east to the west, we roam. This is our home. From Norman Wells at the top, all the way to the rock, there's a wind that's always blown. And from down Summerside to the Queen Charlotte Islands, there's a way of life we've always known. This is our home. This is our home. Well, I've seen the northern lights dancing over Yellowknife while standing in the middle of a field. From Pier 21 all the way to Flin Flon, you gotta cross that Canadian Shield. Hey, well, no one knows winter like we know winter, blowing in off Lake Ontario. From the Rideau Canal to Bonham Carnival, there's a little place I love in the Gatineaus with a covered bridge and a swimming hole. This is our home. This is our home. That's right. Well, from Portage in Maine to Yonge and Queen, and every street corner in between. No matter where you go in this rugged land, there's one thing we all understand. Every woman, every child and man. 8:30 Newfoundland. 8:30 Newfoundland. Way up in Peace Country, back east in Kings County, and clear across to Thunder Bay, where Winnipeg feels like forever and hope seems like never, let alone out Campbell River Way. And when you cross the border and you see a caribou on the quarter, then only then will you be home. Well, I've driven from the Peg to the Chuck, and the Yankees call us Canucks, but together we'll never stand alone. Yeah, together we'll never stand alone. I said forever, the maple leaf will be flown. This is our home. This is our home. Tar Sands and Fort Mac, Harley Beach and Shediac, hey, and down in the Shuswap too. Well, I've seen midnight feel like high noon, from the Dome all the way down to Saskatoon. There's Confederation Bridge, and there's Butternut Ridge, there's Sudbury and the Sioux. Well, I've lived in the Lakeland, man, and I've been to the Badlands, head smashed in, Buffalo Jump too. I've been snowed in for days on the Trans-Canada Highway. That was in the month of June. That's right. This is our home. This is our home. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you all on Wednesday night for episode 11 of the Revisited series, Lonesome Stretch of Highway. And I think that's all I know. All right. Have a great week. Take care of yourselves and of each other. And I'll see you around. All right? All right.